Hi there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. So I hope you're doing really, really good today. We are going to pull from the Spirit, and I think it's Spirit Animal. What is this? The Spirit Animal Oracle. Spirit Animal Oracle, and then we're going to pull from the Uncommon Tarot, and I'm going to pull a Celtic Cross for you, getting general messages, but I do ask that your spirit guides and your angels join us so that the messages we get are for your greater good, always for your greater good. Life is a mystery. Bobcat Spirit, I just saw. Angels, spirit guides, give us messages, clear and concise, that you can resonate to. Messages that you can resonate to, Virgos. Messages for Virgo. Okay. 2. Okay, I thought we just had one. Oh, how cute. Armadillo spirit. I love the armadillo. The armadillos, I was born in Texas, and they had armadillos. Like, they're everywhere there. They're so cute. They have this shell, this, they're just like, nothing's going to bother me. I have armor all over me, built in. And maybe that's the message. We have the 3 also. So, set healthy boundaries of what you will, what you won't do, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Like, let it be known. Be transparent about your boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Armadillo spirit. I love the flamingo spirit. But I'll be honest, I think it's a challenge to get to the flamingo spirit, or to embrace it. Okay, yeah. To embrace it is feeling like a challenge. Because the flamingo spirit here is, it's, embrace the in-between, meaning embrace. So, knowing that no experience is wasted. So what you're going through is, as the numbers suggest, 26, 8 is a great achievement. It's going to be a big achievement for you. Embrace this time in between that sometimes can feel uncomfortable, but you're being asked to embrace it. Oh. That's interesting. So I'm going to do a spread. I'm not going to do a Celtic Cross because I'm being pulled to something different with this. I am going to do a spread. It's a 3-card spread, but we'll clarify for it if we need to. The Uncommon Tarot, we're going to pull what spirit needs you to surrender or advises you surrender. What spirit will advise you to embrace, and it might not be always what we like. And then what we need to love about right now. Right now. I think that is what we're going to do. It's a good spread. Just to the point. I like it. And then we'll pull some more oracle cards. I'll give some more time for oracles. I like oracle cards every now and then. Okay, Spirit, what should Virgo surrender? Surrender to the celebration. Yeah. Surrender to the celebration. Surrender to the joy. Surrender to the magic that can be found in everyday life. Surrender to the dancing, the drinking, the toast, the cheers. Surrender to that. Celebration, abundance. Also, surrender to the abundance that has always been yours. Surrender to the abundance that has always been yours. Cancerian energy. What does Virgo need to embrace right now? What does Virgo need to embrace right now? 2 of Swords energy. Embrace a decision that you don't even want to look at right now. There's a decision, there's a block, maybe getting past a stalemate energy, or getting past a block, possibly. It could be talking about a split, of separation, embracing maybe a difference of opinions, for whatever reason, even if it's to surrender to what's going to be abundance, celebration, and cheer. Surrendering to surrendering to celebration, but the Two of Swords is telling you to really embrace and look at a decision that possibly we've been putting off. What should we love? What should Virgo love at this time? King of Wands in the reverse. Love what didn't work out. I hate to say it like that, but that's exactly what it is, because something better is on the horizon that you really can't see all the time, because this is the in-between. So I would say you probably don't see this. But love what's not working, because it's providing the contrast for you to understand what you really want out of life, out of your experiences, how you want to live, what you will and won't take. You're developing your boundaries. And say, don't be the yes person. Be that person that does things because you've already dealt with your things. You know, self-love first, self-care first, and you can help others. King of Wands in the reverse. So whatever it is that didn't work, that you probably put time and energy into it, it feels like the message is, consider this a blessing in disguise, because something could get worse, and this is leading to your happiness quicker. You have 2 3s in your reading, 2. Let's clarify this King of Wands since we're on that. I'll give it the whole deck to clarify King of Wands in the reverse as to why we should love what's not working. Because somebody let you down, disappointed you. You should love that situation. Oh, this is crazy. What else? What else? Okay, because there was, you should love what's not working, because with it not working, you're able to complete a cycle that you were not satisfied or happy with in the first place. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is a new approach. So we should love the contrast that shows us what our new approach is going to be, and how to view this new beginning. And I think that's a nice message too. I really do. So 2 of Swords here. What is the 2 of Swords about? The 4 of Pentacles. It's a decision to let go of either a person or a situation that you kind of feel attached to, but not necessarily like feeling like it's working. I hope that really makes sense with you. So we might be cutting ties with somebody. It feels like a decision, or maybe cutting ties regarding work, or a decision that needs to be made regarding work. Or what's not working, regarding what's not working. We need to, it's a time to close up loose ends and cut off what we are attached to that's not serving us. And love it as it leaves, love it for the contrast that it provided, so that you could live your best life. It's all about perspective, all of it. All of life. 3 of Cups energy. 3 of Cups energy. So cute. Little armadillo spirit. Oh, goodness, cute. Get the little earrings on. That's so cute. The Queen of Swords probably is a challenge. Oh, look at that. And then the 3 of Cups is showing up as a challenge to the 3 of Cups. 3. This is a major celebration. You're being asked to surrender, accept, and love your situation the way it is, because you should go ahead and rejoice and celebrate what's coming. Don't lose your focus, as long as you don't lose your focus. The Queen of Swords knows where she is going. She knows what she's got to do to cut certain things or people or situations out of her life, and she does it. And then there's a celebration for the truth achieved from this Queen of Swords energy. I like it, guys. That's what I got for your reading. Let's pull some oracle cards. So, angel number message 11. I am intuitive. You have a keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and it will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and a great supporter. And I have 77. It is all about being brave, being assertive, moving on, like it says here, loving what has shown up in your life, but then getting the lesson. Like it says, it's time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambition. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is about what direction you're taking this into. And you're definitely taking it into surrender to what's coming, which is the celebration, abundance, fun. All right. It is time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. So true. So true. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts so that maybe if you need a message for confirming something you're supposed to be doing or a skill that you may be not aware of yet, then that's what this deck is for. And it's, again, the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. It is from Etsy. Wow. Wow. Oh, you all are some powerful people. I would want you on my side. Clear cognizance, clear knowing. You just know. Don't ask Virgo how they have the answer. They just know. No, don't ask. It probably didn't come as a flash of a vision. It probably wasn't something you audibly heard. It wasn't anything someone else told you. No, it's this truth that you just knew. You just knew. Clear cognizance. And, oh, wow. Telepathy. Telepathy. Thought reading, ESP, extrasensory perception, telepathy, reading other people's thoughts. Jeez Louise. Okay, one more, or whatever more wants to come. Akashic field. Clear knowing, because you have access at all times to your Akashic field. You don't have to be in deep meditation. You don't have to hire somebody, honestly, either to... Now, you can if you really just don't know much about the Akashic field. I don't want to take away from anybody that's maybe advertising that, but just to let you know, you have access to your Akashic record as an old soul all the time. All the time. And I'd say as an old soul just because your Akashic record at this point in all of eternity is going to have a lot more information in it, right? So you have access to it whenever you want it, and it will come across to you as a clear knowing. So it might not be something you smell, it might not be something you can taste or put your hand on, but for some reason, if you have a knowing that something probably went a certain way, then it probably did. Intuition with the light increasing right now is making your abilities, especially if you have, like I said, a lot in the Akashic field to pull from, you have a little bit of an advantage, it feels like. Telepathy, thought reading, extrasensory perception. Okay, maybe we need to get some more. tarot deck creator, a visionary, which it doesn't have to just be tarot deck creator. It can be a visionary, which we kind of do need. I think we need more tarot deck creator. I like having a lot of different tarot decks. And the dark night of the soul, the path of initiation, the things that I say we have to love and thank for being there, and then just kind of move them away. Dark night of the soul, path of initiation. All right, and then I'm going to pull a card from Cryon's deck. Cryon Oracle cards. Part of God. By the way, if you don't know, Cryon is almost like an angelic being that is channeled. I think Lee Carroll was probably the first to channel Cryon. But anyway, the messages are always profound and make sense to me. So I'm going to read them for you too. All right, part of God. Part of God. Yeah, okay, you're really being told to embrace the in-between, because there's something about feeling like you're not supposed to be, or like this part is not part of it, and it is. It says, part of God. The truth is you are part of the sacred soup of God, and those sacred parts look down upon you and are always available. Always available. You are not alone. God is always here. If you receive this card, perhaps sometimes you question this premise. There is no greater sadness than from the human who feels that he or she is alone. This always leads to a feeling of lack of self-worth and a life filled with a heavy heart. The core truth is that all of us are created and filled with God. It's the entire premise of creation. Not only are we created from the dirt of the earth, but in the image of God. So Cryon says that hiding inside us are pieces and parts of the sacredness of creation itself. And these things hide because we have free choice to discover them and must therefore actively look for them. The most amazing changes are when you realize and cognize the concept that you are never alone, that there is always help there. Imagine angels walking with you, next to you, patiently waiting for you to ask, are you there? And they will remain until your last breath, ready and willing to lift you up to the magnificence of who you are. And this is one of the biggest truths of all. I like that. Right place, right time. Feel the love of God surge through your heart and all cells of your body. Then say, thank you, God, for putting me in the right place at the right time. Says, how many of us crave right place, right time? Says, I believe it's hardwired in all of us. We equate this with the miracle of chance or synchronicity at best. Why did you receive this card? Here is the lesson for you and for all of us. If you stop for a moment and feel the love of God, of you, for you, then perhaps you can even swoon at all of this. Maybe you are ready to have a startling awareness. Perhaps you are actually sitting in the miracle right now. Perhaps you're in the right time, in the right place right now. Where you stand right now might be the perfect place, and that might be the lesson for you. So that might be the thing that you have to like notice to transition to that other point that you're trying to get to. Once we love that, that's completely embracing all the things that are, they move away to your next thing. Yep. Says, anytime you feel the surge of God in your heart and in your cells, you are indeed in the right place at the right time. And that is what I've got for you. Lovely Virgos, sending you love and light as always. Bye, guys.